Errors and no one left. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Trey Mancini becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two and 1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One, two, three, go the Orioles. Still 16-0.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Striding into the box, Ji-Man Choi. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Now batting, right fielder.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to be his fourth hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he's in there safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
At the plate, Matt Duffy hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Mancini will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's It's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a. Here's Peter Borges standing in. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Borges.
And that one right down Main Street. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. And here's Renato Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch a little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Renato Nunez becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And he popped him up. Velasquez onto the grass, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense, but right here, able to break through with the first knock.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Paul Fry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 51.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone! It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Daniel Robertson. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's gone as they add still another. David Hess comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 11.
Stepping in now, number 11. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit to right, but foul. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Now he's safe at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Line drive to center field. Borges with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joey Wendell, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
There to play it is Borges, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 5.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. In there, strike 1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now batting, Mike Zunino. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. It's
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. Line towards center field. And he will get there to